Good day, and welcome to another episode of Man Crush Monday. We are heavy into graduation season. You probably have attended some graduations, maybe multiple graduations throughout this particular season we're in. Our youngest son recently graduated from high school. So, you know what's better than the actual graduation or graduation party? It is for the person who is being celebrated to come back and to say thank you. So today, I want to talk about being grateful. There are a number of scriptures that encourage us to be thankful or to be grateful. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 20 is actually a goal that I haven't yet attained, but it says to always give thanks. That means all the time, under every circumstance, we should be giving thanks. There's another scripture in Psalm 118 that says, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. So it's telling us not only to give thanks, but to give thanks specifically to the Lord. Paul and Silas, two people in the Bible, were in jail and they gave thanks at midnight. So in their darkest time or at their lowest point, they gave thanks. And that's a huge example. There's also 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 18, where it says that it's God's will for us to be thankful. In all circumstances, we should be thankful. I was listening to a message recently, and the person referenced a book named Jesus Calling by an author named Sarah Young. And within that book, Sarah mentioned something about thankfulness or being thankful. And listen to this. Thankfulness takes the sting out of adversity. Wow. Thankfulness has the ability to take the sting out of adversity. I don't know about you, but I have gone through some adverse situations in my life, some things that have caused pain to me. Sting means that it's been painful in some cases, but thankfulness has an ability here to take the hurt and the sting out of adversity. Why is that the case? Because we again go through hardships. Hardships have the ability to sometimes take us down, honestly. But being thankful for the situations that we're going through puts us in another category. It actually makes us stand out and unique because we aren't folding under hardships. We aren't crumbling under hardships. Instead, our ability to be thankful is elevating us even above the hardships that we're going through because we are thankful. So, as we go into the week this week, I want you to think about two things or two circumstances. One is being ungrateful. Ungratefulness has the ability to impede your progress. And man, I can't think about ungratefulness without thinking about the children of Israel and what they went through in Numbers chapter 11. It talks about the children of Israel. They were so focused on their wilderness experience and where they were and the adversity that they were going through. And that situation and circumstance had the ability, it made them complain. It made them voice frustration. And that frustration turned into ungratefulness, which impeded their progress. What was originally supposed to be an 11-day journey turned into 40 years, all because they were not grateful. They were not thankful. And that unthankfulness, that ungratefulness impeded their progress. So the adverse or the opposite is man, to just be grateful. Be grateful. And this gratefulness is going to inspire you to serve others. And that inspiration to serve others is a huge expression of thanksgiving to God. And that can be found in 2 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 12. Our ability to be grateful, grateful for what we're going through, grateful even for the adversity that's meeting our lives right now. This says if we are grateful, no matter what we go through, that ability to be grateful is going to inspire us to serve others. It's going to inspire someone else to look at how we serve others. And that serving is going to be a huge expression of your thanksgiving to God. I want to encourage you not to be ungrateful, but to practice being grateful. And that gratefulness is going to inspire others and be a huge expression of thanksgiving to God. So here we go, Man Crush Monday.